I'm Brooke Bailey. I teach yoga at Balance Yoga and Wellness. I teach vinyasa and restorative yoga here, as well as workshops on yoga nidra, which is the yoga of sleep, and yoga for goal setting, which revolves around how to use your goals to achieve your higher purpose in life. I'm also the founder of Yoga Lanyap, which is a local online resource for all things yoga and wellness related in New Orleans. My teaching style is similar to my personality, which I think it happens with a lot of teachers. You have to be authentic to who you are and bring that into the classroom, and I feel like that's the best way to allow students to learn from my experience, and then hopefully to allow them to create their own experience, because in the end, you are your best teacher. And as far as the style when I'm teaching a class, I'm generally pretty even keel. I don't really have a very fast-paced class, even in the vinyasa practice. I like to focus on breath. Sometimes you'll be doing dynamic movement in my classes, which means that we'll work in the same pose for multiple breaths. So as you progress to the next second, third, fourth breath, you'll start to deepen your position in the asana or the posture. And then with my restorative classes, those are all about relaxation. It's all about you having time to relax and rejuvenate. We use props in those classes, bolsters, blocks, blankets, eye pillows, lavender oil, so all kinds of nice things to help you soothe and release. Those classes are really designed for you to let go. Currently they're at the end of the week, so it's a lovely way to close out your Friday evening, just to stop by and take a little while to rest and relax, which is something that we don't normally do very often in our culture. And what you can expect to learn in the big picture is I like to sort of center my teaching style around how you can best use yoga to serve a higher purpose in your life. So if we're just practicing yoga to move our physical body, obviously that feels good, and that's usually why we come to yoga. But at the end of the day, we want to be able to take something away with us and apply that to our everyday life. We want to take something off the mat when we go home. And so what I like to bring into the practice is for you to try to look at different goals or different things that you're trying to change in your life, and how to use the physical movement, the breath work, and the meditation work to help take you further and deeper toward fulfilling that goal, and toward ultimately living your best life and fulfilling your purpose. I think the most essential concept that I would like to relay to students is that yoga is much more than just moving your body. It actually brings awareness to everything that you do, and it's something that happens over time. It's certainly not why I came to yoga. I came to yoga the same way most people do, for strength, stretching, more relaxation, just kind of the general things that you hear that are associated to yoga. But once I started practicing, I realized that there was so much more to this whole philosophy. I didn't even know it was a philosophy to begin with. I thought it was just an exercise class. So I like to offer people a glimpse, and then also tools into the practice of how you can use this whole philosophy and pull different parts and pieces that are best suited to you and your current circumstances to help you live your life better. You know, because if it's not, if your yoga practice isn't serving you, then you're not going to continue with it. And I would like to see everybody use at least some of the tools of yoga in their everyday lives, because I feel like it can benefit pretty much everyone. So I hope that you'll give yoga a try at Balance. Well, my own yoga practice has been a journey, just like I guess life is a journey. And through, let's see, it's been probably 8 years now that I've been practicing, and I've been teaching for 6 or 7 years now. And it's a constant evolution. You know, I think that the main thing is that it's just shined a light on all aspects of my life, just enhancing my ability to kind of tune in to what's working and what's not working. in my life, as well as just how to make a better decision, a clearer decision that's more in line with a kind of a higher element than just what I feel like in the spur of the moment. So that's probably been the biggest gift that yoga has given me. And then also just the common things that you hear, things like being more aware of your physical body, just your posture, how you breathe, are you eating well, are you sleeping well? You just start to look at all aspects of your life once you begin practicing, and that's something that it's really, that yoga has really helped me with, is just to shine a light in different areas of my life and help me make better choices in those areas. I teach yoga because I want to share all of the gifts that yoga has given me. I think that's a common theme for a lot of teachers. We get into this practice and, you know, as I said, I kind of came to the practice just for the general physical aspect of it. And then I started wanting to go to class, you know, 4 or 5 times a week. And I was like, I don't really want to get on the treadmill 4 or 5 times a week. Well, why do I want to get on the yoga mat 4 or 5 times a week? So the only way that I could study and understand more about it was to take a teacher training course at the time. And when I started that course, within, you know, the first couple of days, I realized that this was something that I wanted to give back to other people as well. And so now that I've been teaching for several years, I still continue to teach because I want to give that experience back and help share those benefits that you do get from yoga. And it's one of the reasons that I started Yoga Lanyap, because I feel like yoga has all these different tools. There's so many different styles, so many different teachers that we have here in New Orleans, that pretty much everybody can find something that's suited to them that is going to help them some way in their life. And there's not necessarily a direct, you know, thing that I can tell you it's going to do X, Y, and Z for you, because each person is different. But I do think it benefits everyone who takes the time to try the practice. So the teacher that influences me the most in both my teaching and my personal practice is Rod Stryker. He has a style of yoga called Pari Yoga, and it revolves around how to access kind of your soul's deepest desires. So really it's all about what is your purpose in life and how can you use your yoga practice to achieve and help you fulfill that purpose. And that's what I'm studying. That's what currently influences me the most. And then I'm always reading different books, publications, texts, all kinds of things. My nightstand is kind of an odd mix of yoga books at the moment. So I take things from different areas, but I would say that Pari Yoga is my main influence, and that's what I'm currently studying to be certified in the next level of my training in. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video and learn a little bit more about me. I'd love to learn a little bit more about you. So when you have some time, stop by Balance Yoga and Wellness. Try a class with me or maybe a workshop. And you can check the schedule and find out when I'm teaching or when I'm offering a workshop at balanceyogawellness.com. If you'd like to learn more about Yoga Lanyap, please go to yogalanyap.com, and that's LAGNIAPPE. Kind of a crazy word, but once you learn how to say it, it's a lot of fun. Hope to see you soon.